The topic of our training workshop today: consolidate teaching skills and enhance interactions in classroom. The first part, let's discover about enhanced student and teacher interactions in classroom.
Right, we're thinking about like we interact with the students, and also student can find a way to talk to each other as well.
They might not very familiar with this and they will say no.
From my experience, like students don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They don't want to get
It
involved.
happens all the time.
All the time. So I just want to find out a solution to that.
Of our training workshop today: consolidate teaching skills and enhance interactions in classroom. So to start our program today, let me tell you again the objectives of the meeting today, right? So at the end of this program, I really hope that you can learn some tips or some ideas to enhance teacher and student interactions in your classroom. And another thing is to improve students' interaction in the activities that you try to organize for them in the class. The first part, let's discover about enhanced student and teacher interactions in classroom.
Right, we're thinking about like we interact with the students, and also student can find a way to talk to each other as well. That's how we understand the question. Is that correct, by the way? Anyway, I'm gonna move on. So they're gonna have motivation. Student will have motivation, like when they listen to other people speaking, they may feel less scared to speak, because as you know, most students in Nẵng that I have experience studying and teaching, they are very shy and they're always afraid of like saying something wrong. So if they listen to their student listen to other peers making mistake, and the teacher also welcomes, they may be motivated to speak.
The most obvious is to create a positive atmosphere in the classroom, and from that we can encourage other things, we can boost other things. So there are the 6 things that we can boost from this overall positive atmosphere in the classroom.
Why we need good interaction with students? From our perspective, interaction is the ability of teacher to connect and then to interact, to enhance their social circle, something like that with the students. Okay, and the first thing I can mention is motivation. Of course, it's really obvious when teacher can make interaction with students. That means they can motivate students to come to the class and to do the homework.
I think you have more ideas than me. It's just something that I try to find out, and I think they are enough to give us motivation to try to improve the interaction, right?
And we have to learn their names and also call them by their names, because it shows that we consider them to be important people.
Okay.
Next is that we tend to try to hold bonding activity. It could be games, it could be just, sometimes just put them to a circle and have them share information or maybe story about themselves.
They might not very familiar with this and they will say no, I don't know what to do, and they refuse to do. But if you do it at the beginning and you say, okay, I am gonna organize this activity and all of you have to do it, then they knew that they had to do it. And fair when college students who answer questions.
I will say that maybe I need time to do some research, and then I will reply later for them.
We can just do some instant search on the Google, on the Oxford Dictionary to help them with the word. But if the word is a little bit too advanced and we can't give them the clear explanation.
show sign that you understand what the student speaking by nodding your head or maintaining eye contact. And another thing we notice is that at the end, when you commented to the student, that's it.
So now I have a question for you guys. Would you rather read printed books or e-books? Okay, who say printed books? Yes, very good. So team 1 printed book. Who prefer reading e-books? Okay, very good. So I will give you guys 5 minutes to discuss with your team about the reason why you choose printed book or e-books.
From my experience, like students don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They don't want to get
It
involved.
happens all the time.
All the time. So I just want to find out a solution to that because we want to set the activities for them to talk, but they don't want to join.
Yeah.
What happened? What can we do?
Now, before we begin, let's see if you remember the technique and the tip that we went through. Anyone would like to recap? Everyone? Imagine. Yes, thank you. Imagine.
Could you tell me what is this? Okay. No, this girl. Jacket? Okay, could you tell me which color is this jacket? Okay, correct answer. You have 1 point. Wow. 29. Wow. And 19. Yes.